Hello, hello. In this video, I'm going to discuss how to turn failures into powerful stories of resilience. I'm Jordan Geary, Emmy Award-winning creative producer, storytelling sorcerer, and all-around maestro of the narrative arts. This little corner of the universe, it's all about storytelling. Whether you're weaving cinematic gold, penning a masterpiece, or simply want to command the room like the true deity of discourse that I know you are, I've got you covered. Because, my friends, in this world, the best story always wins. And I'm here to make sure that yours is unforgettable. Well, well, well. Failure. Such a dramatic little word, isn't it? It has this nasty little reputation like some villain lurking in the shadows, waiting to ruin our lives. And yet, if you ask me, failure is the spiciest ingredient in the cocktail of a truly interesting existence. I mean, look, really, who enjoys failing? No one. But you know what you can enjoy? The absolutely spectacular stories that come out of it. And that, my friends, is precisely what we're talking about today. So allow me to present to you 5 devilishly good ways to turn failure into powerful stories of resilience. Number 1, you now have an all is lost moment to build back from. The all is lost moment, the bedrock of every great story. You know that delightful instant where the hero's world crumbles, their expectations shatter, and they must rise from the ashes stronger than before? It's the best. Let me play a little game with you. Which of these two stories is more compelling? Story 1. I needed to buy a sandwich, but oh dear, I forgot my wallet. Just as I was about to accept my sad, sandwichless fate, I spotted a crisp $20 bill on the sidewalk. Fate, it seems, has a sense of humor. Story number 2. I needed to buy a sandwich, so I reached into my wallet and paid for one. Boring! Seriously, man, you gotta be more interesting. And every single story thrives on chaos, setbacks, and triumphs. The ups and downs are what make things exhilarating. And trust me, the people who glide through life without a single hiccup, those people are dreadfully, dreadfully dull. You, my friend, you're far more interesting than that. Number 2, you now have ways to relate to people. Failure, my friend, it's the great equalizer. When you share your failures, you're not just revealing a piece of yourself, you're connecting with the person that you're talking with. You're saying, ah, yes, I too have done something absolutely ridiculous and live to tell the tale. Now, before you get carried away, let me be clear. This is not an invitation to complain. Complainers have their own special corner of hell, right next to the people who chew with their mouth open. Now, this is about openness. Some of the worst storytellers in existence, those are the ones that pretend that their lives are perfect. They're lying, obviously. And even worse, they have nothing interesting to say. People connect over chaos, the absurdity and the messy humanness of life. And failure, that's one of the best ways to bond with somebody. Number 3, you now have a way to prove to yourself and others that you have grit. Let's be honest, there's nothing more awesome than resilience. Anyone can coast through life when things are going well, but when the going gets tough, that's when you find out who you really are. Think back to all the things that you've accomplished in your life. Were those things handed to you? Of course not. You fought, you clawed, you outwitted the very universe itself to get where you are. And here's a delicious little fact: our brains are wired to love stories of resilience. It's in our DNA. Overcoming hardship, survival of the fittest, my friend. So you're feeling a little down? Ugh, you know what? Just take a moment and marinate on your own victories and how you overcame things. Trust me, it's an excellent mood booster. Number 4, you now have data to learn and grow. Ah, data. Humans love it. We live for patterns, insights, revelations, especially the ones that help us avoid making the same mistake twice. And failure? That is the single most valuable source of data imaginable. Think of it like this: you go to the beach, you pick up a conch shell, and you might remember its smooth, delicate surface. Ah, lovely. But if you pick up a jellyfish, oh, you'll remember that little encounter for the rest of your life because pain is a spectacularly effective teacher. And that's why experience trumps youth. The elders of the world have been stung by far more jellyfish than the kids have. That's why they're wiser. And, sorry, kids, your stories just aren't that good yet. Number 5, you now have some good, funny stories. Oh, this is my absolute favorite. Listen, if you can turn your failures into comedy gold, you win. Full stop. People love failure stories. Every great comedian, every master storyteller, they all know that the best material comes from disaster. For instance, let's say that you got fired. Brutal, right? But wait, what if you were just so gloriously relieved to be out of your soul sucking job that you grinned through the entire HR meeting like a lunatic? Or maybe you go to the gym, you're looking around, you're feeling pretty good, you're strutting, you're feeling pretty irresistible. Only you realize that everyone was staring at you because you tracked dog poo in all over the floor. That stuff is gold, okay? And here's the trick. You hold on to these stories. You don't throw them away. You use them. Failure when told right is charisma fuel. So there you have it. Failure is just not, it's just not a bad thing. It's actually one of the best things that can happen to you. It's what makes you interesting. It makes you relatable. It makes you stronger, smarter, and significantly more entertaining at parties. And the more you embrace that, the easier failure will be to deal with. If you enjoyed this little rendezvous, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, that is just rude. Now, I'd simply love to hear about your journeys. I want to hear about your tales, your triumphs, your failures. And of course, let me know what wickedly delightful topics you want me to unravel next. That's it from me. Until next time, stay legendary.